Hi guys, and welcome back to Busy Mama on a Budget. I'm getting ready to go in and get some groceries to finish what we need for the week. But I had this fun little delivery that came. I've been waiting for it to arrive. Ordered from Amazon. Let me flip my camera around and show you what it was. They arrived! Okay, so these little beauties right here that you see are little fruit and vegetable storage containers. I am super excited to try these out and see if they work. Okay, so I will leave a link in the description box to what I ordered here, and stay tuned to see if they work. Okay, just arrived at our local grocery store. We're getting ready to head in and check out the deals. Stay tuned. Hey guys, we just got back from our grocery haul. We stopped at two separate places. This is our Aldi haul. I'm hoping this will last us a solid 2 weeks, but we'll see. Some items we purchased for back to school for the kids' lunches and snacks as well. So one thing you're going to notice on this table is that we don't have any meat, and that's because we go about once every 2 to 3 months to purchase meat from a local meat market. We spend at that trip around $200 to $280, and we always have meat left over the next trip we go. So if we really had to, we'd probably stretch it 3.5 months on the meat. Okay, so let's just get right into it. We have 3 bags of the garlic knots. My kids and husband absolutely love these. They're delicious. Corn dogs, because my son asked me to have that on the menu. This I'll serve them for one of their lunches. We found these cute little street taco tortillas. They are a flour tortilla, and that's for the kids. And I have a gluten-free tortilla left over in my refrigerator from before that I will use for a taco. Man breads, my children love to have. We make little mini pizzas on these, so it's a very quick, easy lunch for them. Butter. Now, lactose in butter is really low, so you are allowed to have it. Obviously, don't go overboard. This is the most delicious, it's like natural. There's only 2 ingredients in it, so you can't beat that. I've never tried these before, so if you have and if they are delicious, leave a comment down below for me. Cauliflower is something you have to really limit on the low FODMAP diet, but I'm hoping that they won't upset my tummy. I guess we'll just see. These are for just me. My kids won't eat these at all, so this pack, it comes with 10 in the bag. That's going to last me forever long. I don't even know, probably a month at least. We're having a hot dog night. I eat mine bunless. I couldn't go to Aldi's and not buy wine, so I bought my favorite wine. It's so delicious, and for like $2.89. A Cabernet and a Pinot Grigio, my favorite. The kids love pretzel rods. Something we haven't had in the house almost all summer long, so I thought we would stock up. This is going to last them, I don't even know, probably 2 solid months. Distilled white vinegar for eating and cooking. I have a cleaning vinegar, but obviously we don't want to eat with that, so I was out and I needed one of these. We got a large size of a tortilla chip. This will last us a couple of weeks. We eat tortilla chips a lot in this house, so. And they're low FODMAP friendly. I bought 4 tomato pastes. I'm planning to make a homemade pizza sauce. I probably can also use this in a homemade spaghetti sauce, which is a future video to come. I also bought 1 diced tomato and 2 black beans, 2 cans of black beans. So for the low FODMAP diet, especially during elimination, you do cut out beans. What I have read, my research, shows that if you buy it in a can versus like in a bag where you have to soak them and then boil them and cook them yourself, if they're pre-cooked in a can and you rinse them several times, they're actually, for like a half of a cup, I think is what the limit you can have is, they are low FODMAP that way. So we're going to do a black bean and rice with some, I don't know, maybe some chicken strips or something cut up for one of our meals. So we seen this and I had to buy it. It was like a $4 purchase. You put it in the microwave and boil an egg that way, and I thought that would be easy. Hard-boiled eggs is something I can definitely eat. We love pizza in this house. If you hadn't noticed already, I've talked about pizza a couple times. I bought one large mozzarella ball. I like to chunk this up. It's low in lactose, so you can have mozzarella on the low FODMAP diet. I don't even know how to say this, but we were looking up a Mexican street corn because, of course, I have all that fresh corn that I bought at the farmer's market, and one of the recipes called for this, and I seen it at Aldi's, and I thought, oh, we're going to try that. You just boil the corn like normal, butter, with some taco seasoning on top, a low FODMAP taco seasoning, of course, and then sprinkle this on top. I'm assuming it's going to be like a Parmesan, because that's kind of what it looks like to me, but we'll see. My kids' absolute favorite, Oreo, and they don't care we're not name brand people. They enjoy the Aldi's brand of the Oreos, so bought 2 packs of those. Cheese. Cheese is something you don't have to cut out of your diet on a low FODMAP, as long as you're eating cheese that's low in lactose. That's the key. Lactose free, or really, really low lactose. And of course, you can't eat a whole block of cheese. You got to limit the amount of what you're eating. So I bought 6 extra sharp cheddars. The extra sharp cheddar is extremely low in lactose, so I don't know, we like to chunk up cheese forever. I mean, cheese on top of everything makes it better, right? So. Mozzarella, because we were making homemade pizzas for several lunches and actually for one of our dinners. So we have 4 blocks of mozzarella. Mozzarella is also low in lactose. 2 blocks of Colby Jack. Colby Jack is something my kids love to have. It's not my preference, and it's actually not as low of a lactose content as other cheeses, so I just choose not to eat it. 1 pack of the red and orange bell peppers, because peppers is something on a low FODMAP diet you can eat like unlimited. So we use it in almost every recipe, honestly. We even cut them up and grill them with just olive oil, salt, and pepper. I got 1 artesian head of, it's like the 4-pack of lettuce. So my plan is to chop it all up and use my new really cool food storage containers that I showed you before, hoping that it doesn't rot. So we'll see. I got 1 of those, but also a large thing of romaine because salad. We eat a ton of salad in this house. My kids love the salads. I eat them a lot for lunches. You can do endless things with them as far as mixing it up. So we eat a lot of salad. Bag of lemons because that makes everything better when you're cooking and you add lemon to it. 2 bags of carrots because we were actually completely out of baby carrots. My kids love carrots. It's one of their favorite veggies. So we stocked up on that. I don't cook with these necessarily. We like to eat them raw, just for snacks, with lunches, with dinners, however you want to eat it. 3 things of raspberries. This will go super fast in my house. We'll be lucky to have these last a week for sure because they will be gone. Everyone in our family loves raspberries. So. I got the kids 2 Danimals smoothies. This is a mixed berry flavor. My kids love these, so they'll last probably definitely 2 weeks in the house. 3 things of strawberries, and they just looked so delicious. Again, strawberries is like raspberries in our house. They are gone before we even put them away. 2 things of green onion, because onion is something you cannot have on the low FODMAP diet. However, you are allowed to have green onion top. So I cut these and put them in almost every dish I make, and it gives that onion flavor, and I don't really miss onion that much. A bag of oranges, because oranges are safe on the low FODMAP diet, and I love them. My kids love them, especially cold from the fridge on a hot summer day. So oranges. 4 avocados. I'm going to make a lower FODMAP guacamole. I say lower because avocado is actually a high FODMAP. You are allowed to have some of it. This is something, it does upset my stomach if I eat too much of it. So I'm trying to limit myself, but I love guacamole. Who doesn't love guacamole? So I am going to make it for our family, though. I will probably have about a tablespoon of it when we have a taco night. 4 cucumbers, because we eat, again, a lot of salads, and we always have cucumber in it. We always snack on cucumbers. Cucumbers are awesome. Limes. because we cook with them a lot. I have a turkey breast, a chicken breast, and 2 ham. For lunches, the kids will make sandwiches, or I like to just dice up some cheese, have some meat, and a gluten-free cracker or tortilla chip for my lunches. Sometimes I'll do that, like a charcuterie board. But we got an extra ham for pizzas. 2 things of grapes, something that does not upset my stomach on low FODMAP. I'm pretty sure these are, you don't have to eliminate grapes when you're starting out. I can't remember, I'll have to double check that. So I'm just going to rinse them up and we'll eat them. And use my handy dandy food storage containers for those as well. Almonds are yes on the low FODMAP diet, so I eat a lot of almonds. So I also got them chocolate covered, because chocolate covered almonds with a little bit of cheese and a glass of wine, that's my night. When I have a sweet tooth, which doesn't happen very often, but sometimes at night, this has been like awesome to have. So it is a dark chocolate with almond, like a chocolate bar. This is going to last me forever because it's huge and I don't eat that much chocolate in one sitting, but that kind of cures my little craving. So I did cocktail peanuts because these are also safe on a low FODMAP diet. We love to eat nuts and have them for snacks at the bonfire, or throw them in a salad is really yummy, or however you want to eat them. My kids love these. I haven't gotten them in forever. The like Sim's meat sticks. That's for them, not me. 2 things of broccoli. Broccoli boiled doesn't hurt my stomach. If we cook it any other way, I do get a stomach ache or like a lot of gas from broccoli. So maybe something that, you know, might upset your stomach or might be safe for you to have. Just not a lot of if you're going fully low FODMAP. But my kids love it. This is one of their favorite vegetables. So we're going to use broccoli in our stir fries and just as a side for dinner. 2 things of orange juice. I don't drink orange juice. It is very high FODMAP, unfortunately. But my husband and my children love orange juice. So we drink a lot of orange juice. 2 things of zucchini. I'm going to make some zoodles. And also we like to chunk it up into almost anything. Grill it, saute it, however you want to eat it. It's delicious. And it's safe. A large thing of coffee, K-cups. I drink like 3 cups a day. Probably shouldn't, but I do. 2 things of frozen burritos. Super unhealthy. My kids love these, so it will be like an easy one day for them. And on the unhealthy streak, pizza rolls for the kids. A pancake mix, buttermilk pancake mix for them. I have a gluten-free one in the pantry. I bought it like, I don't even know, 3 months ago, and I barely even opened it. So clearly I don't eat pancakes, and that's okay. Chips that I can have. I don't crave chips a lot, but when you can't have something, you want it more, you know. So I got a chip that's safe for me. I love these Hint waters. They're so good. Unfortunately, they come like with a watermelon, which does hurt my stomach, and cherry, which cherries hurt my stomach, as long as I don't eat too many. But I love the blackberry and the pineapple ones are so good. So my kids will drink the watermelon and the cherry. And we got a very large 50 pouch applesauce pack. And this was on sale for $18.99 at Aldi's. So that made the little pouches like 38 cents a pouch, which is like so good. You can't beat that. So this was our Aldi's haul. So the total, I can't quite remember, so I have to get the handy dandy receipt out, was $221. Okay guys, this is our second haul. This was our trip to Meijer. So let me just go ahead and get right into it and show you what we got. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is Silk Almond Milk Yogurts. These are a dairy-free yogurt option. When I first started the low FODMAP, I was looking for, I love to have like a yogurt with a lunch or sometimes for breakfast or just a snack. It's just a really good dose of protein, and I was really struggling to find something that did not upset my stomach that was lactose free, because the problem I ran into with just the lactose free was that it still had other things in it that I couldn't have on the diet, like high fructose corn syrup, or additives or preservatives like sorbitol. This is something you really have to look for. You can't have. So this one I found, and I absolutely love it. They are delicious, creamy, silky smooth, just like the name indicates, and they taste so good like whatever fruit is labeled. So I have a strawberry. I haven't tried this one yet. It's a dark chocolate coconut, but I'm super excited because I don't eat a lot of chocolate and I don't crave it a lot, but sometimes I do. So this should do the trick for me, hopefully. I also got a peach. Oh, I didn't see that. That was mango. Shoot. I can't have mango, you guys. Mango hurts my stomach. I thought it was just peach, and I was so excited. Oh, what a bummer. You know what? That's okay. My husband will eat this, or my kids will, because they actually like these as well. So a peach mango, but again, just a note, on a low FODMAP diet, mango is cut out, especially in the elimination phase. And a blueberry. This one is so delicious. It's my absolute favorite one. I should have gotten 4 in this, but that's okay. So the sale was 4 for $5 on the Silk almond milk yogurts, which is super good price. Like, I've never seen them that cheap before. My local Meijer has an entire section of like dietary friendly, if you have like a gluten intolerance or dairy free. Okay, so they have a whole section. So what I bought this trip was a maple Dijon salad dressing and a French dressing, which I haven't tried yet. So I'm really excited to try those. We'll see how, well, I haven't tried this one. I have tried this one before, I'm sorry. I'm excited to try this one and see how that tastes. This is so yummy. And you guys, you could probably put it on like chicken for a marinade if you really wanted to. Black olives is something you can have on a low FODMAP diet. So we are making pizzas, and that's something I love to have on my pizzas. Sometimes I'll get them out also for like chunked up cheese with some deli meat for a lunch or a snack late at night if I'm feeling up to that. Meijer brand cream cheese. Again, it's a dairy product, obviously, but cream cheese is actually low in lactose, and the key to knowing if that is low or not is reading the ingredients that are on the back of the box. And you look at the sugars. The total sugars in this is just 1 gram, so that tells you right there that that is low in lactose. So about an ounce of this is safe. I don't eat a lot of cream cheese. My kids definitely do, but I don't, but sometimes I want it, you know. I got 5 wild-caught skipjack tuna. Just in water and sea salt is what the package says. I love me some tuna fish and crackers. And when I first started the low FODMAP diet, I found it hard to find one that didn't have all sorts of additives in it, you guys. So you really have to read the ingredients on the back. This one is just the tuna, water, and sea salt. Exactly what it says on the front of the package. So that was like a really good find for me. I was super excited. We're having a pizza night. Who doesn't love a pizza night? So I picked up some of these Mama Mary's gluten-free. They're like a thin crust. Thin pizza crust, I should have said. And they do have a lot of ingredients listed on the back, but I did read through, and they're all safe for me, safe for a low FODMAP diet. So if you're looking for a pizza crust, this one I do highly recommend. They are delicious. And then I got 2 packages of just the originals for my family, for my children, my husband. They come in a pack of 3. So I got 2 of those for them. Okay, let's see. My husband's already delved into this because he begged me to get it. He hasn't had queso dip in a long time, he said. He felt neglected, so so we got a Meyer salsa con queso dip. My kids love this as well, actually. We eat a ton of tortilla chips, as I've stated before. So this is just something to kind of spice it up for them. That's not a salsa. So that's why we got that. They had a sale this week on Doritos. I don't normally buy Doritos because they're so expensive, you guys. They're so expensive. And my kids go through like a bag. As soon as it's open, the bag is gone. I mean, it's ridiculous. So the sale this week was 2 for $5, but then M-Perks also had a coupon for $1 off of Doritos. So it gave me, because I bought 4 bags, 50 cents off of these two and 50 cents off of these two. It split it that way, but I thought, you know, that was actually really good for Doritos, so went ahead with that. Oh, you guys, this is my favorite popcorn, Valley Pop. It is made with coconut oil and sea salt and popcorn. That's it. Just 3 ingredients. It's totally FODMAP friendly. And it's something about popping it in that coconut oil. Oh my God, it's so good. You guys have to try it. The bag is kind of expensive. I think it's like $7.99 or $6.99. Again, I mean, look how big the bag is, though. We've already eaten some of it because we just can't help it. It's so delicious. This is going to last like a month. It lasts forever. So it's totally worth the purchase for me. We do make homemade popcorn a lot, but sometimes you just don't want to, you know? So 1 bag of the Meyer brand tortilla chips. And we bought these because they were a sale and they're rounds versus like the Aldi's brand ones that I showed you before are not rounds. They're just like a regular restaurant style. So I hate buying these. Nothing but preservatives for my kids, but I tell you what, they've been home for months and they don't ask for a lot. So when they do ask me specifically for something to eat and to put like on our list for on the menu, I try to give them that because, you know, there's not a lot they can do this summer, unfortunately, with the shutdown and everything else. So we got a 6-pack of the ramen noodles, chicken flavored. They're like so dirt cheap too, and it's ridiculous. 2 of my coffee creamers. Like I was saying in my video while at the store, I struggled finding a coffee creamer that I enjoyed, and this one, it is sweet because it is vanilla. And this one is a dairy-free, which you don't have to necessarily go dairy-free. I just found that easier because if it's just a lactose-free, you run into other problems like having additives in it. So this one is delicious. It's a little bit sweet. Took me a bit to get used to, but now I really enjoy it, and I can't go like any other brand now. Okay, we've got some gluten-free pretzels. This bag will be just for me. And this brand specifically, if you can see, the lighting is so terrible. It's non-dairy, no soy ingredients, no egg ingredients, although you can have egg on low FODMAP diet, and no artificial flavors or colors. Obviously, they're also gluten-free. So these are extremely FODMAP friendly, and they're so delicious. They have like this crunch to them that you don't get from a regular pretzel. They're just, oh, yum. I love them. The only reason I got these from Meyer is because I had like a coupon that they send you in the mail for them. And we eat a ton of peppers in our house because they are low in FODMAPs, and so it's something I can have unlimited. So we put them in like, I mean, everything. We eat peppers constantly, at least a pepper a day almost, I would say, which just seems ridiculous, but my kids will eat them too. So you guys, I had a whole bundle of bananas, and then my boys seen that I bought bananas, and now I only have 2 bananas left. You know, it's something about buying bananas, like, I'll buy a whole bunch because I've noticed, like, my kids will eat them, right? So I buy, like, 2 bundles. And then they sit on my banana holder and rot. But the times I only buy 1 bundle, this happens. They eat them all in, like, 30 seconds. Does anyone else have this problem? Like, why do they do this? It's super annoying. We came across these. There was like a little markdown stand, which I'd never seen before in our local Meijer. It's a gluten-free pasta, no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. It's all real cheese. So when you read the ingredients, dairy is something obviously you have to look out for, but it's cheddar cheese that's in this, and that's totally safe, so you can eat that. So these I will save for, I don't know, myself. Sometimes I don't really eat mac and cheese, like boxed mac and cheese especially. But I don't know, sometimes it's just like warm and cozy, wrapped up in a blanket. You just want some boxed mac and cheese. Who feels me? I mean, come on. Or we'll use it for like a family meal if I make a side pasta for my family that I can't have. This is what I'll go to for myself. So, okay, so the total I spent here, let me grab this one that fell. Did not break, thank goodness. The total I spent at Meijer's was $85.11. Seems like a lot, but a lot of these things that are specific for my diet are going to last a really long time. So, I'm happy with it. It's going to last me, the salad dressing's probably a month for sure. This solid 2 weeks. The pasta, again, is going to last a long time in my cabinet, probably a month before I go through that or more. There you have it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe.